And that's how everybody gets to stream and, have their service and be able to make calls and Snapchat and videos. So that's a little bit about the background of what I did there. So next. So how did I get into IT again? So when I was in high school, just like you guys, sitting there in this classroom, I was like, man, what am I going to do when I get older? I really had to figure it out. So I started taking computer classes. So that's why I asked, is anybody into IT? Because this right now where you guys are, this is how you start. This is how you get into it, by taking the free classes where you are now. Give me 1 second. All right. Taking the free classes where you are now. The second way I got into IT is because I joined the Army as a 25 uniform, which is a signal support system specialist. Sorry, kind of a jumble of words there, but basically we dealt with anything communications wise: switches, routers, encrypted keys, those little handheld radio things that you see in the movies where they running back and forth and they got the radio in their backpack and all that. Dealt with all that. And while I was there, I got my certifications, A+ certifications. That's basically learning the basic hardware of things. Cisco certifications, learning how to get into routers and configure the routers. And a lot of OJT, which is on the job training. You guys are learning about that as you get your first job, because, a lot of people won't start their first job with training unless you've had an interest or a skill that you've jumped into. Does any of my seniors out there work? Anybody got a job? No? 1, 2? I can't hear you. Nobody? All right, well, you guys will get a job eventually. I'm sure of it. So, and again, I got my associates in computer science. And like I said, I've gotten a lot of jobs over just simply having years of experience. And that has got me way jobs that needed a bachelor's degree. I think there was one job I needed. They wanted someone to have a doctor's degree, a PhD in communications. And yeah, I didn't have any of that. I just knew what needed to be done. So I got in there, executed it, and boom, was out of there. So next, what exactly is IT? It's we hear that term tossed around a lot. So information technology is a broad term that involves the use of technology to communicate, transfer data, and process the information. So when you make that call or you send that text message across the room, the process of it getting there and the other person to read it, it has to go through the infrastructure that the technology was built upon. So, and that infrastructure for your cell phone specifically is my field of expertise, is called telecom or telecommunications. So telecommunication is the exchange of information over significant distances by electronic means, referring to all types of voice, data, and video transmissions. Again, Snapchat, TikTok, we're all familiar with these apps, right? Everybody know what TikTok is, right? Okay, absolutely. Now, exactly. So TikTok is, that is made possible by telecommunications. All right, the OSI model. I'm not going to go into the whole model here, but I sent you guys a copy of this slideshow. So at the top, you got, the application. That's where you actually are seeing it on your phone.